What's it?
Most expensive right here.
Yeah.
Hey, right here.
$500,000. You want it? From Josh Harris with Jaden here right now. You want it?
Now let's go back and relive this moment. It's Saturday morning at 9 a.m. As I walk into the show, I have the card with me. We walk in the show and I see Michael Rubin at a booth. You know, security's around him. You can't just walk up to him. You got to talk to another guy who talks to another guy to get him to come over. So he's inside of a booth. Jacob's like, yo, let's just show Rubin. Like, let's just show him the card. My thought process was already, all right, if we see Rubin, we're going to show him the Jayden Daniels card. Maybe he knows the CEO of Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods has a booth at Fanatics Fest, and the Paul Skeens card is at the Dick's Sporting Goods booth, right? We're going to ask him. We show the Dick's Sporting Goods CEO. He puts it in the DC store, right? That's really all that was in my mind at that moment. So we see Michael Rubin. He walks up to us, and this happened.
What's good? Jaden's best
the
card in existence. Yeah, we got all 5 of them. You guys posted for next collect.
I saw this.
Black XRC, the Finite, the Shimmer.
It was yesterday we posted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Love that.
We're at 2 million.
And you can see him today, right?
We're gonna try to see him today. Yeah.
He's here all day.
Yeah, that card that's the one. We got to connect with Dick's Sporting Goods. They got to put that in the DC flagship store.
I like that entrepreneurialism. It's fire.
As you can see, I said, yeah, the Dick's Sporting Goods store, like, let's get in the DC store. And then, so now watching that video now, after everything happened, I feel like something turned in his head. Maybe he thought, why would we want to put it in a Dick's Sporting Goods store? How about we get it to the Commander's owner, who he was going to see later that day with Jayden Daniels. Whether something ignited from that initial, like, we literally talked to Rubin for maybe 1 minute. I don't know if he thought about it all day. I don't know if his thought process was, how about we put it in the Commander Stadium? We go to our booth all day Saturday. I'm at the booth buying, selling, trading, not even thinking about the Finite, not even thinking about that interaction, because to me it was just like, yeah, cool, we showed Michael Rubin, Jayden Daniels' best card, whatever. So now, fast forward. The show's coming to an end. At 6:30, Josh Harris and Jaden were doing an interview. We walk over there. There's a crowd. Everybody's listening to Jaden talk, to Josh Harris talk. And then that wraps up. And everybody's chasing him. Jaden, sign this, sign this, sign this. Alan and Jacob are like trying to get close to him. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of like walking slowly. I'm tired. I just had a whole day of buying cards, doing numbers. Like, I was tired. Jaden's gone. Alan and Jacob walk up to me like, oh, man, you got to try harder, bro. We got to show him this card. Because all we want is a picture. We just trying to get a picture with Jaden, holding the Finite, me and Jacob next to him. Cool. Boom, we did it. You know what I mean? Like, something for Instagram, something to show off, something like, yeah, we did. We met Jaden. He saw the card. He liked it. Like, that was the goal. I get a text from a Fanatics worker who I'm friends with, who knows I have the Finite, and all she says is, hey, Jaden's going to be at trade night. Make sure you pull up. You know, like, that's really all it was. Like, Jaden's going to be at trade night. Not knowing we're even looking for Jaden right now. I'm like, all right, cool, thank you. So now we're walking out of the show. Show's coming to an end. It's, 7 o'clock. There's a line out the door, hundreds of people. And in that moment, I was like, all right, let's just get dinner. You know what I mean? Like, we don't got to go to trade night. It is what it is. It's fine. But we just kept walking. We just kept going closer to the trade night door. And then the whole thing was like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Like, that's what I kept saying in my head. I kept repeating that phrase. If it's meant to be, it'll be. As we're walking even closer to the door, people are coming out. I asked a guy I know who's walking out. I'm like, yo, how is it in there? He's like, yo, it's good. Jaden's in there. Josh Harris is in there. And I think they're looking for a big Jaden card, like, right now. And then all of a sudden I get a phone call. Yo, where you at? We're at trade night. They're looking for a big Jayden Daniels card. In that moment, I'm like, oh, here we go. Like, I got it. Not thinking we're going to sell it. Not thinking they're trying to buy it. They just want to look at it. They just want to see it. They just want to see what the biggest card in the room is. In that moment, we're literally right outside the door. I get my wristband. I walk in. All I hear is Rubin on the mic.
Most expensive right here.
Yeah.
Hey, right here.
Where's the most expensive Jayden Daniels card? In that moment, it's already in my pocket because we were trying to take a picture with Jaden 15 minutes prior. I pull it out. I hold it up.
Here. 2 million.
We got it. We got it.
It's right here. It's right here. And then everything you guys see in the video that Fanatics posted is exactly what happened in real time. Boom. I'm holding the card up. Everybody in trade night's pointing to me. I make my way to the front of the crowd. I hand the card to somebody. They hand it to Rubin. Rubin holds the card.
All right, so it's got the best. Which card is it? Black Prism. What's it worth?
How much is this worth? I yell out,
$2 million. Hey, Paul Skeens is 1.2. What's his best car worth?
That's a debut patch, huh?
Alexis, Serena Williams' husband, put a public bounty on that card before it got pulled. First one for $250K raw before ever. So we outbid him, and now it's a 9.5. and Jaden cooked in the playoffs. We're the biggest Commander fans in the world. That's all I'm saying.
Now, let me pause for a minute. I think that in Rubin's mind, he remembers 10 hours earlier seeing this card. Now, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. But I think he remembers seeing this card. Maybe he had a thought throughout the day like, I'm going to see Harris tonight. Let's see if we can get this card in Commander Stadium. What that would do for Fanatics Fest headline if he can get Josh Harris to buy Jayden Daniels' best card. Fast forward back to the present. He asked Mike, what do you think it's worth? Mike says $500K. Rubin looks at me and says,
One time, $500,000. You want it from Josh Harris with Jaden here right now.
in that moment, I had a split-second decision. Yes, everybody could say, great deal. Everybody could say, you should have countered. Everybody could say whatever they wanted to say. In that moment, I had to say whatever I felt because I looked at Jacob. And as you can see, Jacob is like this. He's starstruck. He's stuck. There was no facial expression from Jacob. In that moment, I had to decide right then, yes or no. And I felt yes, and that's when I point and I say deal.
Yeah! What a moment, man. This is crazy.
When he announced it, I'm going up there for
You don't only dream of this.
Next thing you know, walk on stage, dap up Jaden. Jaden's hype. Rubin's hype. Josh Harris is hype. Like, it was just exciting. Mike's hype. Like, you could tell everybody's just excited in that moment. We take a picture. It's on my Instagram as well. I think that's like an iconic photo. Like, I'm framing that photo. I hope that photo gets framed in the new Commander Stadium and in the stadium for this season. And then we wait around. We talk to Mike afterward. Figure out the payment situation. There it is. And that is exactly how it went down. Selling the Black Finite of Jayden Daniels to the owner of the Commanders, Josh Harris, where it's going to be in the stadium this season on display. What a historic moment for the hobby, for sports cards, for sports fans, for owners, and hopefully we see more owners getting into the game, looking for their players' best cards to display at stadiums, at arenas, because it's art. It is a marketing thing to have in a stadium. You can take pictures with it. It's a way to bring fans in. It's a way to bring people into the hobby. And the whole basis of Fanatics Fest is connecting everybody together. What a weekend. What a time. It's thundering in Florida. Welcome to Florida in the summer. A lot of content to come. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. God is great. Let's get it.